Hey folks, welcome to the village. Out in the backyard, got a fairly decent day here in Nebraska. It's about 45 out today, supposed to make it to 53. Actually have sun, which is a kind of neat thing we don't get a lot of this time of year. This is my shed. I was going to build a shed. Turned out I got a really good deal on this Premier Building Product shed. Bought it. Got it set up here. Just going to show you what it looks like. Turn you back around here, guys. What's going to go with the 10 by 12? This is a 12 by 20. It's huge. It's nice. It's got the 20-year tin roofing, 30-year siding. Well built over in Red Oak, Iowa. So we got that out here set up. But one of the things we're going to do later on, as you can see down here, we're going to take and put some lattice work and some hardware cloth all the way around to keep the vermin from getting in. It'll make it look nicer too. Unfortunately, got a big slope in the yard, so you can just see it creates quite a gap, but you can see it gets lesser and lesser as we go up here because there's quite a bit of slope and drop off in the yard. So we're going to work on that if weather permits. That's tough to do this time of year. Like I said, you know, it's going to get snow in here fairly soon and cold as hell. So that's the building. It's got the dual door, which is nice, which you can open all the way up. I don't know how much light we got in here. This is the inside of it. One of our other projects we're going to do, I'm going to take this little loft I put up here. I got to come back and put some other things in there to hold that up. But later on, probably in the spring, we're going to come in here and insulate all these walls. We'll even put some stringer boards up there. We'll even insulate up here, just so we can just insulate a little bit better so it stays, you know, climate controlled. I want to get a little portable air conditioning. There's the windows and stuff. Nice little building, well built. I could have built one, but the current cost of building products, if you can find them, is insane. So probably the money I saved here is probably not that I couldn't have built it much cheaper. So that's it. One of the other things I want to do out here is this here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna build a permanent ramp. I might just make some runners that I can take off and on. Just put the lattice work along here too to make that look nicer. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's kind of what we got coming up. Gonna put a couple lights above here, you know, above the windows too. Come these old school lights, kind of like you see over here on the other end, which I put up. This is a little solar light. It's pretty cool. This time of year gets plenty of sun. It'll stay on for probably 6 or 7 hours once it's totally charged. So I get something a little like that, like I said, to put above those windows also. Just, you know, spruce it up a little bit, make it look cool. So this is some of the project we got coming up here in the spring. We might get some of it done here. Just never know in the winter time in Nebraska. And, you know, we get a lot of snow and it gets really damn cold. So I kind of gave you an idea what we're going to be doing coming up here. So most of the stuff will probably be contained to little projects with mostly cooking. So we'll probably be doing some of that. That'll be inside, something we can do when it's snowing or 10 degrees outside. So thanks for joining. If you like this, or you got any ideas, comments below. If you want to subscribe and see what we got coming up, subscribe and put on notifications so you can see what we got coming up. Gonna get more content up. Thanks for joining, folks.